Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, Samantha. How are you? Hi there, how are you? Welcome to my live chat. Hi, hi. So, I'm hoping more people will show up, will come and join, and I'm hoping for more subscribers. So, Samantha, if you don't mind, could you please subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet? That will be amazing. But if you already have, thank you so much. How are you, by the way? Are you okay? How is everyone? How is everyone here? So I've got some questions. This is just a live chat. There's no plan. There's no like a specific topic. It's just a chat. Thank you. Thank you. Go have enjoy your food. Enjoy your food. Um. So I have a question. This is just basically I'm going through different questions, and you can comment anytime you want. So first question is, which came first, chicken or egg, right? So if we say a chicken came first, then where did that chicken come from? If a chicken came first, so it came from an egg. We all know chickens come from eggs, so that can't be the right answer. Um, but if we say the egg came first, then the next question is, where did that egg come from? We all know eggs come from chicken, so that can't be the right answer either. Which leads us to the next question. So, which came first? I don't think there's an answer to that. If anyone has an answer to that, then please be my guest and answer it. There is a challenge. Which came first, the chicken or egg? If you have an answer, I would love to hear that. So, the next question um, is there anything outside the universe? The universe is big and wide, and our planet Earth is one of the smallest planets, very small compared to the size of the universe. So, in the vast space of the universe, is there anything there, or even outside the universe? Is there anything outside the universe? Considering there is an outer universe, there is like such a thing, or there's something or a space outside the universe, whatever it might be. Is there anything? So there's that. So I'm just going through questions. Feel free to write down in the comment section whatever you think. about these questions, maybe answers or whatever you think. The next question is, excuse me. Um, so a child asked a parent, um, in the in Christianity, in the Bible, the first people that existed in the book of Genesis were Adam and Eve. So if they were the first humans, now who did their children marry? So the children of Adam and Eve, who did they marry? So more people can exist. And the parents couldn't answer that question. They were speechless and they couldn't imagine the child asked that question. So there was no answer. So that child then went to a pastor and asked the same question. And the pastor tried to explain, but the child didn't understand. The child still had the question. And that question is not answered until today. Why? I don't know. The next question is, between the parents, mom and dad. Oh, Joker, you can't hear me. Hello? Is that better? Can you hear me now? Is that better? Let me know in the comments. Write yes if you can hear me now. And write no if you still can't hear me. Oh, really? Yes. I'm having problems with this phone. I really need to change my phone. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. You can't hear me properly. Oh, this is sad. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm in the middle of changing a phone because I'm using my mobile phone now to record this. Um, but until I get a new phone, I'm still gonna have to use this. So hopefully very soon I'll be able to get a new phone. That's a good advice. Thank you so much. You're right. You're very right. But it's either I do this or don't do anything at all until I get a new phone. And thank you very much for the advice. Um, it means a lot. By the way, if you haven't subscribed, just a reminder, quick reminder, please hit the subscribe button for to support me. But if you have subscribed, thank you very much. Um, oh yes, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm just going through questions, even though I know people can't hear me properly, which is a bit sad. Mm. So I'm not sure what to do now. Should I continue talking or should I stop this now? Hopefully in a few days I'll be able to get a new phone. Hmm. Anyway, the next question is, between a mom and a dad, who understands better the joys and the pain of raising children? So write down in the comment section if you can understand what I said, between the mom and the dad, who understands better the joy and the pain of raising children. You can write down whatever you think in the comment section. That is if you can hear me by any chance. Um, and the other question is, our personality, our characters, who we are, how we are wired, is that made from when we're in our mother's womb? Yes, you're right. It does depend. I appreciate your answer to that. Um, yes, so I'm I'm glad to hear this. So that's unfair as it all depends on the person and their characteristics. Correct? Um, I couldn't agree more to that. So yeah, so just to finish that question, who we are, is it all made from when we're in our mother's womb, or we developed all that after we were born? Um, so the next question is, some mothers who are pregnant, they think they seem to think that they know the gender of the baby, or the if it's gonna be a girl or a boy, while they're pregnant without a medical test to find out, because they just you can tell through how the mother who is pregnant, how she's feeling, and if she how she's acting, how she's behaving, and then they can just tell, oh, that's gonna be a boy or that's gonna be a girl. Is that true? Yeah, that's true. Some parents don't care. They don't. So it doesn't really matter in that case. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the next question is, would you rather your parents both your parents worked so hard, made so much money where you're young, when you're still a young child, and made so much money for you? So, and but they didn't have enough time to spend with you when you was little. They were busy making all that money so that when you're older, you can use that money for yourself and be financial secure. Or would you rather they work less, make little money, but spend a lot of time with you? But so that means when you're older, you won't have that money from them. You're gonna have to work hard to make your own money. Which one would you choose? Yes, so right. So first of all, uh, it's a mother's intuition. I think they are just talking rubbish. Yes, yes, I agree as well. Um, it's a intuition. That's true. And the other one is no. Time is worth more than money, which is the second option. Yes. Honestly, to be honest, money is not everything to me. Although I love money, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to have that money and a lot of money, and so you can then afford things, which makes life easier. To be honest, I believe the time that you give someone, whether it's your child, your loved one, anyone that is important to you, is worth more than money. Yeah, no, money just stays like it's just money. You know what I mean? You can always make money. I mean, there's no time limit of when you can make money, unless when you're a child. Children cannot make money yet, although some do. But you can always make money later. You know what I mean? Um, but spending that time with your little one and making memories with them, and shaping them, being there for them, taking care of them. But it just means you won't be able to make a lot of money because you're spending a lot of time with them. And then later on, when they are older and they are, at least 18, adults, then you can then work more and make more money. Um, I agree with that as well. Yeah, that's it. You can make more money. You can make more money, but you cannot make time. Yes, that's true. That's a hard truth. It is true. It is true. You can make money anytime, but the time you lose with your little one, with your child, you can't make it back. That's it. If you didn't spend enough time with your children when they were children, their childhood. all gone without the parents present, not enough time with the parents. That's the childhood gone. You can't get it back. You're not gonna have them. That child is an adult now. That child is not gonna go back to being a child again, so you can raise them again. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get that time back. So that's it, gone. It's a one-time thing you have. That's it. They will appreciate the time over money, and if they choose the money, sorry, but they don't love they don't love said parents, the parents. They love money more. Yeah, they love money more. It is sad though, because the closest people to you are your children, right? Or your parents, like the closest people. So it's best to have a strong relationship with them, because if you're not available, you're always away working, you're always working. When do you have time to make a strong connection, strong bonds, and strong relationships? You don't have that time to do that. And so the more time you spend away from them because you're making money, and then when you finish, you're tired, you just want to relax or sleep, and time is going by like that. So your relationship is weak. And then that's how people drift apart easily. Would you love me if I had no money? What would you love me if I had no money? I don't understand that question. Um, yeah. So I was going to say, people, what's it called? When there's no strong relationship because you're not putting the time into it and you're prioritizing money, people drift apart and they become strangers, even though they shouldn't be strangers, which is sad. So in your time of need, who are you gonna call first? Who is gonna be the first person you're gonna call? It should be the you know person that you're closest to. It should be your family member, right? But if you're not you don't have a good relationship with them, then that's it. You're on your own. Or maybe a friend or best friend. Well, your best friend will answer a call to their own parents first or their own child first before they come to you, right? So, give me a minute. Okay, so, right, so you wrote the text saying, if I was poor, would you still love me? Yeah, so who is that question directed to? I'm not sure. Right, so my next question is, if I can think just on top of my head. Well, oh, me. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know you. um, would I still love you? I mean, I, but like I said, I don't know you, so I don't know how to answer that question. But you, all human beings are so important, whether poor or rich, it doesn't matter. So everyone deserves to be loved, and money shouldn't be the prerequisite. If you get what I mean. So, like I said, whether you know someone or not, everyone is very important. Human beings are so important, right? And so they should be loved by everyone, regardless of whether they have money or not. Okay. Yeah, money has nothing to do with human. We all come into this world just with ourselves. You know what I mean? Everyone comes unless you just come. We don't come. Okay, some people are born into money. I know that, but you don't really bring money with you when you come into this world, do you? Like you don't come with cash in your hands. You know what I mean? You just come as you are. So we're all the same. So yeah, that's how I see it anyway. Um. So my next question was. Next question. I've got so many of these questions. I just need to remember them. um, mm, if you won a lottery, would you tell everyone? Would you like the whole world to know about it? Yes or no? If you win a lottery, would you like the whole world to know about it or no? Or would you like to keep it quiet? Keep it to just yourself? Yeah. Yeah, I know some people say, if they ever win a lottery, um, they don't want anyone to know about it. They'll literally keep quiet. No one will ever know. Um, and other people don't mind. They don't mind the whole world to know, wow, you're the winner of lottery this year or whatever. So it's like a bit of fame into it. And so they don't mind. Mm. There will be signs. All of a sudden you'll be purchasing things that you never really bought before. Yeah, yeah. Money talks sometimes. Like you want to buy few things and change your life a little bit. Yeah. And then that's when people will be wondering, whoa, what's going on? So the very first question I asked, no one has answered that yet. Um, I asked which came first. I still don't have the answer to this one. I think even if I Google it, I don't know if there's no an answer on Google. Which came first, a chicken or an egg? Because my reasoning is this: if a chicken came first, um, sorry, before I go into that question, you wrote, I would love to have it to help others, not to benefit myself. Oh wow, wow, that's you have a very kind heart. You would love to have the money from the lottery to help others, not to benefit myself. Oh really? You wouldn't want to benefit anything from it yourself. Wow, that's a big heart you have. No, many people can say that. Yeah, that's lovely. Um, all right. You prefer to see others smile, right? that's that's amazing. That's amazing. Well, you deserve to smile as well yourself. You should share the joy. Um. So yes. So the question was which came first, a chicken or an egg? So my reasoning is this. If a chicken came first, then where did that chicken came from? Because we all know chickens come from eggs. And then if the egg came first, then where did that egg come from? Because like I said, like we all know, eggs come from chickens. So this is just a cycle. Which one came first? It seems like none of them came first, so I have no idea. Maybe someone know the answer out there. Yeah, seeing other people smile would make you smile as well. Nice. That is gold. Very nice. Right, so the egg came first. Why would you say the egg? Is there any reason why you think the egg came first? Because the chicken made that egg, right? Right. So the egg. I mean, to be honest, one of them have to have come first. So might as well be an egg. Mm. The first creature we would recognize as a modern chicken hatched, the modern chicken hatched from an egg laid by a bird that was almost a chicken, but not quite. Really? Oh. Hmm. That's interesting. Is that a fact? Hmm. Okay, the next question is, would you um would you rather be rich and famous or rich but not famous? Oh yes, it's a fact. Wow. I didn't know that. So would you rather be rich and famous, both, or just rich, not famous? Personally, um, personally, whew, personally, I would not want to be famous, if I'm being honest. I would love to be rich, but not famous. Wow, okay. Well, I guess when you're famous, then you are well known, and you know more doors are opened for you, I think. But um, I couldn't handle too much fame if I was famous. I think too much fame will be too much for me. So maybe a small famous. Mhm. Yeah, just a small fame will be enough. Too much fame can it be overwhelming for me. Hmm. Maybe that's why my YouTube channel is so small. Oh, that's why I have so very little number of subscribers compared to the videos I put out there. Mm. Yes, I do. I do have loads and loads of questions. Um, I've got loads on my shorts, on my YouTube shorts. So I just went back to read some of them because I kind of forgotten them, even though I wrote them myself. Um, would you like to hear more, or just want to call it quits now? Yes, go ahead. Yes, I don't mind. What are your questions? Don't mind answering some. Hopefully, they're not gonna be too much for me. I hope I can answer them anyway. But yeah, go ahead, shoot. So um I mean, whenever you're ready, you can write your questions. But I'm gonna carry on with mine if you want. So what's the longest you have gone without your phone? What's the longest time you've gone without your phone? And how did that feel? So yeah, the question is, how long have you gone without your phone for, and how did that feel? Um, did you miss your phone, or did you not miss your phone at all, or did it feel good that you didn't have to look at your phone or scrolling up and down, or any of that? Right. So um, for me, for example, when it comes to watching TV, I normally watch TV a lot, but when I oh, you've gone 5 years without your phone, and that did not bother you at all? Wow, 5 years. That's a long time. How did you contact people? Like text, phone calls, or people contacting you? Wow, you didn't. 5 years. So you've gone 5 years without anyone calling you or texting you. I was thinking of like maybe 3 days or something like that. Like definitely days, but years. That is something. I couldn't imagine myself going 5 years without my phone. I get the peace and quiet though. Yeah, peace and quiet. Calm. Yeah, I see that. I get that bit. But I would miss people. I would miss the call of people. And I'll miss them calling me. Right. So the next question is, um, oh, I'm sorry about that. Right, right. I'm so sorry about that. Yes. Okay. So I was thinking of the next question. Um, yeah. So like I said, you can ask questions as well if you want. Um, um, what's the other question I was going to ask? Yeah, I'm gonna go read them in a bit. Just few minutes. Um, right. Yeah. So, um, in terms of my in terms of my age, I can't really tell my age because I don't really like telling anyone my age. Um, but the only thing I can say is I am an adult. That's all I'll say. A lady never reveals her age, so oh, haha, we don't live in the 1900s now, but I respect that only because you have a very cute laugh. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Um, so the next question is, have you ever been broke, so broke, no money to buy food or pay rent and stuff like that? Um, and how long did you go like that for, that broke for? Me, I would say 1 year. I've been that broke with nothing, no money on for anything for 1 year, um, and it felt it was miserable. Oh, you're there now? I'm so sorry. I've been there, and it took a whole year to get out of it. Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in. Not a pleasant one at all. It stings, it hurts. Yeah, I got depressed, to be honest. When I was in that phone, I had zero money in my account. I was very depressed. Mm. Oh, that's amazing. Being grateful. If you can be grateful for the little you have, imagine how much more grateful you'll be when you have more. That's good. That's being very humble and human. Yeah, so yeah, I know, imagine that's it. You wouldn't know what to do with yourself. Imagine you won big, one of those big lotteries. Like we're talking about millions. That I think the first few days or few weeks, I don't know how long, but it would be crazy, it'll be mind blowing. Just be mind blown. It'll be like, is this real? Is it real? Just checking again, like, no, it must be a dream. It's like a pinch me moment, like what? You know, pinch me moment, and then I think you might end up going into like, for me, I might end up going into like episodes, like like in movies, you go episode, this episode, and then that episode. The first one will be like, wow, I can't believe this, and like, I never ever thought in a million years that something like this could happen to me, like me winning that much money. But then, and then you get over that season or that episode. Yeah. So and then I'll be like, so what can I buy with this? I think I'll be buying quite a few things that I couldn't afford before. And then after that, I'll be like, okay, right, now let's make a plan. What's next? Let's make it actually. Let's be wise now. Make a proper, mature adult plan. Um, what are we gonna do? Yeah. But anyway, one can only dream. Wow. You think about your children a lot, don't you? You seem to be mentioning them quite a lot, especially, giving them something, which is good, really good. So if you're a parent, I don't know, and you don't have to say it, but if you are, you sound like a good parent. If your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough. Oh, really? But then if my dreams scare me, then I won't go after them because I'll be too scared. That's true. That's true. Yes, that's true. I couldn't agree anymore. More than that, it is true. You want to give, if you have children, then you want to give them the best you can. Definitely give them better life than that you ever had yourself. So, but then here's the question, right? Here's the question. So, how much do you give them? Even say, oh yeah, that's true. That leap of faith. Take a leap of faith, or you forever live in regret. Yeah, you forever think, what if I did that? What if I did that? Who knows what could have happened? Yeah. I mean, a lot of people like playing it safe, so because it feels comfortable. Because then you overthink. You think, what if I do that? Okay, it might work. It might not work. If it doesn't work, then oh my gosh, like you're panicking now, and then you feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have. So, most people like playing it safe. Not taking risks because it's the safety net feels comfortable. Right. Give me 3 minutes. I'll be back. Hello, hi, I'm back. I had a little job I had to do, but I'm back now. Let me just. Right, so if I had £1 million, 250,000 each in bank accounts. Wow, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, just dust yourself off and carry on. Gotta keep moving, 100%. Yeah, that's true. Mm. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. I guess life is about trying different things and see what works. Um, and I think in anything you do, there's always gonna be the good and the bad. So you know you can have the good with the bad. Because nothing is perfect. So right, let me find that next question. Right. Oh, okay. How did you come to that conclusion? Like, how did you know my age? I've not told you. Oh, did you? Right. So, what made you guess my age from my video? So, what gave it away? Okay. Let's just say I have family members that take pride with their hair. Right. So you have family members that take pride in their hair, with their hair. Okay. Um. Right. I don't understand, but it's okay. It's fine. Um. So here's a little story. Um. So there was this guy who was working a night shift, and as you know, you can't sleep in a job. You can't sleep in a night shift at all. Any job actually. Um. So this guy, he was doing a night shift, a very long night shift, got really tired, so he started sleeping. Unfortunately, his boss saw him sleeping. He found him sleeping. And then when he opened his eyes, he saw his boss standing right next to him. Oh, you're back. Welcome. Welcome, Samantha. How was your break? You was eating. Was it nice? Did you enjoy your food? Right. Sorry for, to interrupt. Anyway, so this night shift guy was sleeping and his boss caught him. And then when he woke up, he saw his boss standing right in front of him. So he got really scared and said, no, 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 I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't at all. And then his boss asked him, so what were you doing? And in his panic, he tried to defend himself and said, "That's how we pray in my culture. I wasn't sleeping; I was praying. That's how we pray in my culture." And his boss just looked at him and smiled sarcastically, and then just sacked him. Lost his job, unfortunately. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh great, you love my videos, Samantha. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, can I remind you? Did you have you subscribed? Have you had a chance to subscribe yet? Right. Thank you. Thank you. Um. So that guy lost his job like that, and then yeah, that was the end of it. Well, at least he tried to explain himself. It just didn't work out. Thank you for a subscription. Um. So I have more questions. If anyone is still interested. Um. Right. Sorry. I went. Where was it? What happened? You have Roblox. No, I do not have Roblox. Sorry. Yeah, so I don't have Roblox, unfortunately. No. Do you play Roblox? Oh, are you good at it? Yes, it's fun. I've seen a lot of people playing it. I've seen people playing it, but personally, I don't. Um, I would love to try that one day, though. It is fun. A lot of people love it. I've watched the movie though, the the Roblox movie. Um, so I love it. It's nice. Okay, right. So, did I have a question? What was the question I had? Oh, sorry. So Joker Farm. Sorry, excuse me. Joker Farm. So you wrote, I don't understand why he would be sacked as the boss has heard all the excuses under the sun and can't be falling asleep when people could get hurt. Maybe. Uh, um, yeah. So he can't. He was sacked because it's part of the job policy that you can't sleep during what when during shift. You're just not allowed to sleep because in that job, things, serious things could happen. And if you're sleeping and you're supposed to be on the shift, you'll be blamed for it. And if you're blamed, then your company will be sued and everything. So it's just not acceptable to sleep on a shift. Even though it's a very long shift, it's a 12 hours night shift. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, it was that sort of safety aspect, yes, because he's looking after people, vulnerable people. So he can't be sleeping, unfortunately. Even though he was tired. So yeah. So that's what happened. It sounds like a joke, but it wasn't a joke. But the only bit that every time he tells people that story, people laugh. Although it was serious, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. But at the same time, they laugh a little bit because of what he tried to tell how he tried to explain himself. Like that's how they pray in his culture, which is totally not true. He just tried to somehow save his job because he knew he was going to be sacked. You're so kind and so nice. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Thank you very much. Right. So, me and my questions again. Let me see. I'm trying to keep this as interesting as I can. Um, I hope it's working. Oh, wait, there's a question. Would you rather lose your sight or your taste? Sight or taste? Oh, hmm. Let me see. Oh, that's a hard one. Well, first of all, I need my sight so I can see the world and the people I love. Um, I wouldn't want to lose that. Definitely not. My taste of food and drink and all that. If that's what you mean, then forever. If I had to lose my taste forever, then that means I'll starve. Yes, yes, Samantha. If you need to go, please go. And thank you so much for coming over here and just, listen to this chat and be part of it and for subscribing. Thank you so much for your time and take care of yourself, okay? Stay safe. Bye. Um, right, so back to Joker Farm. Okay, never taste the good food again. Oh, never taste the good food again. Oh man, I love food though. That's bad. That's too bad. But to be honest, um, you could still survive on. So, by the way, when I had COVID, I couldn't taste anything, so I lost my taste. Um, and then I couldn't. I lost. Um, I ate all my favorite food, but I couldn't taste any of it. I couldn't taste anything. I just couldn't. Um. Oh yes, yes, Samantha. If you need to go, please go and take care of yourself. Okay. Right. So having yeah, go to pick one. That's what I'm trying to think. I'm definitely gonna have to pick taste. Losing taste, not sight, never. It has to be taste just because I've been through that a period where I couldn't taste my good food, the food I normally love, um, because of COVID. So, but So I remember that. And then I lost interest in food altogether because it didn't make sense. Like it doesn't matter what I eat, it's just I won't taste it, so I don't care about food. But you can still survive. You can't starve because you can just force yourself to eat anyway, just so that you can survive for nutrient purpose. So yeah, taste. What about you? Which would you pick? Right. Hmm. Taste is right. Um, right. Any final questions again? Okay, okay. Would you rather have superpowers, or lots of money? That's a good question. I love it. Superpowers or lots of money? Right. So I've got. Let me think. I would say I would have to say superpowers because I could use my superpowers to have lots of money, and not just lots of money, but anything else I want. So I would go for superpowers. Yeah, definitely superpowers. Yeah. Um. So my question is, um, what advice? Oh, same. You pick the same. Yeah, definitely. Um. So my question is, what advice? I'm assuming you are an adult, right? Or am I wrong? Because the next question I have um is is I can't ask you if you're a child. It's not bad. It's just to do with like. So the question is, right? So you're an adult. Okay, confirmed. What advice would you give your younger self if you had to go back in time and meet your younger you at any age, or a younger you? If you meet um your younger you, what advice would you give yourself? Because you've lived a future life already of yourself. So if you could go back and meet yourself, a younger you, what advice would you give him or her? Don't trust anyone. Hmm, don't trust anyone. That's not bad advice. Oh gosh. Why would you give yourself that advice? Mm. Right, obviously you must have your own reasons for giving that advice to yourself. And if you don't feel like sharing that, don't share that. It must be personal. But as for me, the advice I'll give to my younger self would be, hmm, All right, I see. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the problem, You know, I don't know why, but sometimes when people are too nice, some other people take advantage. Unfortunately, like instead of appreciating how nice someone is, how giving someone is, how helpful someone is, someone's all ready to help, ready to give a hand, ready to love you and care for you, ready to be there for you. Sometimes people take advantage of that, unfortunately, instead of appreciating it. Um, so yeah, it's hard to come back from that, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I know it's not my fault and I keep saying I'm sorry. I just can't help it. I like saying I don't know what else to say. When I feel like helpless, I don't know, I can't help. I just say I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to protect yourself. Mm. Yeah, yeah. I understand. I know. Um, so what advice would I give my younger self? I would say, I don't know to be honest, which is weird. I don't know what advice I'd give myself. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Right. Yeah, so advice to myself. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. If I met my younger self, I'll be like, "Hello, you. Hello, you. How are you? I'll meet you in the future." That's all. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I think I'll give my younger self lots of hugs and kisses and cuddles, and I'll tell myself I love you. Yeah, give myself some love. I think that's what I'll do. I'll probably cry because I think it'll be a really weird experience seeing me as that young. Um, yeah, I'll probably definitely cry. I'll have so much emotions going on. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So next question. Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry. Um. Yes. Give your younger self some extra love. Love that idea. Yeah, definitely. I would do that. I will hug myself and I will not let go for quite some time. Although I don't know if my younger self will find out weird, like, who are you? I don't mean that she won't recognize me. She'll be like, who on earth is this a stranger? Uh, but yeah, I'll definitely cry. I'll look at myself and like, wow, this is how I looked like when I was this age, and I'll just cry and I'll just think how cute I was. Maybe, hopefully, I was cute. I was cute as a child, and I'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe I meet you. Yeah, definitely give myself lots of hugs and kisses and cuddles and yeah. But anyway, for some reason that got me emotional. But let's see, let's move on. I had another question. What was the question again? I just found it. Um, right, I found it. What makes anyone unique? Any human being unique? Me, you, anyone. Um, as for me, what makes me unique is my personality, just the kind of person I am. And that is like a very emotional person in terms of like, um, yeah, unique. Yeah, so my personality and um, the fact that I always wish the best for myself and for others. Um, yeah, I think that's what I would say. That's what makes me unique. And I'm not trying to brag or anything like that. Yeah. Oh, yours is your loyalty. Oh, that's nice. So you're loyal. You're a loyal person. That's a good one. Yeah, everyone is unique in their own way. Yeah, because no two people are the same. Everyone is completely different. Uh, and I think that's a good thing. It's a good thing that we're all unique. All humans are unique. Um, because imagine if we're all the same, that would be boring. That'd be very boring. If we're all the same, we all look the same, we all act the same, we all have the same characteristics. Let's just be honest, we're all just identical twins. We're like same everything. Identical twins. Yeah, that would be boring. Yes, I like that. My uniqueness comes in many forms, mostly for my love. Right. That's beautiful. That's nice. That's really nice. Mm, that's deep. Yeah, I love it. Right. So the next one, do you think so? Children, older children who still live at home with the parents and they're working, do you think they should be helping out with paying rent and bills or not? Yeah, we're all brothers and sisters. Yeah, to be honest, if you look at family trees and you take it back and back and back and back and back to the beginning, like your parents, your great parents, your great great parents, your great great parents, and so on. If you go all the way to the beginning, we all share the same parents somehow. We're from the same family somehow. You know what I mean? So in a way, we're all connected somehow. Oh yeah, so they should pay. All the children who are working, earning money, and still living at home with their parents should contribute. Do you think they should contribute to rent and bills to help their parents? And you said yes, as that teaches them what to expect when they go off into the world. Ah, yeah, because in the real world, you got to pay your bills, you got to pay your rent. Nothing is for free, right? You got to pay for everything. So yeah, so if they start doing that at home, then it gives them a head start. They're used to it as well. So when they move out and they're all in the wrong places, um, unless they bought the house with cash, but even then, you still have things to pay for. So they'll get used to paying for those things because they've been doing it for a long time. So it won't come as a surprise to them. I get that. Amen. 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 Um, if you had to choose between a bacon sandwich or an egg sandwich, which one would you have? Egg sandwich, bacon sandwich? You know, the funny thing with this is I love bacon and egg. Egg and bacon sandwich. That's my favorite. So I need both in the sandwich, the bacon and the egg. But if I had to choose, I would go for egg because what then it depends. You got to pick one. Oh my gosh, this is torture. Um, so what? Here's the question: What's the so what's in the bacon sandwich? Is it just bacon itself with like maybe mayonnaise and or is it just bacon alone and a bread? It depends. I need to know the details. So before I choose, I need to know the details. So bacon sandwich, what's inside the bacon? If not just if apart from obviously the obvious bacon and bread, and also what's inside. I know egg sandwich. Um, no sauce. Oh come on. Well, I know for sure that bacon is very salty. So yeah, no sauce. I got to have sauce. It's gonna be dry otherwise. Um, I would definitely go for egg sandwich. I'm gonna have to ditch bacon. Sorry, too salty. Yeah, egg sandwich. That would be mine. Hard times out there. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'll go for egg. Egg sandwich. Yeah, choose that. Yeah. So which one would you choose? Don't tell me bacon. Come on. Unless you love bacon. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? That'll be the best option. I wish you put that as what the third option. With tomato sauce. Yeah. Wow. That's bacon and egg coffee. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't eaten that for a long time. Well, I'm off carbs now, so I can't eat it. Oh, okay. My laugh makes you smile. Oh, right. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Um, I'm not sure what time it is there, but where I am, it's really late. Um, so I'm gonna have to go now. I might go live tomorrow night. Maybe yes, maybe not. I'm not sure, but I hope so. I'm trying to build this channel. It is dreading. It's growing at the speed of a snail, really, or a turtle. So in the UK, yeah, 3 million. Wow, it's very late. Um, but I'll try again. I'll go live again soon. I can't really say or promise when, but yeah, I'll try again. You know what? It has been lovely chatting with you. I've been, you and the other, there was another one, Samantha, I think, but mostly you have been sticking with, with the chats and you've kept this life going. If it wasn't for you, I would have quit, streaming because there's no one to talk to. But you've kept this live chat going for this long. I mean, this is amazing. You enjoy the conversation. Thank you very much. I thought I was boring, but someone finds me not boring. So thank you. Yeah, I appreciate your time, and it has been lovely chatting with you. I wish you catch me in another live stream at some point. Yeah. And I'll remember your name if I ever see you in a life, in another life. I'll remember your name. Joker Farm, unless you change it. uh, so yeah, I'm feeling quite sleepy now, so I'm just gonna go and sleep. Yeah, no, not at all. You're a lovely person, very beautiful as well. Hopefully, we see each other again soon, but probably not. So take care of yourself. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Take care of yourself as well. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.